Well. Hello, everyone. It is fight weekend, so that's why I'm here. It's UFC 302, Makachev against Poirier. I'm pretty fired up about this fight card right here. Pretty good fight card. Not bad at all. But I'm more interested in the top three fights. Um, I think on the Kevin Holland fight, I like Kevin Holland just because of the fact of he goes up and down between 170 and 185. He is not scared to fight. As he said on the one of the on the fight pressers that he was offered the Nick Diaz fight, but it was all the way out to August, and he didn't want to wait. So that's why he picked the fight that he's having uh, with Mikhail. I wouldn't even try to pronounce his last name because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna butcher it. But it should be a good fight. Kevin Holland's still the the favorite for those ones to bet, just like me. I like to bet on fights here and there. It's not like I'm go crazy on it, but I like it, make it interesting. Now, the other fight that I'm pretty fired up about is Strickland against Costa. They both come out of losses, right? So it's gonna be pretty interesting because it's gonna be a 5 rounds fight. So we know that Strickland is a going forward kind of guy, and Costa has been known for losing stamina past the third round. Even though he surprised me on his last fight against Whitaker, he was pretty on point. He looked a lot fresher than other fights. Um, it could be the issue also that Whitaker is more of like a pinpoint kind of guy. He fight on his toes and he's just in and out kind of guy. So probably that could play on it. Now Costa, damn, that guy throws some bombs. He throws some bombs, and Strickland, he's known for just pushing forward, but sometimes he get overconfident, and a lot of times he take those punches that if he take a punch like from a guy like Costa, he can put him asleep early in the fight where he's super fresh and super strong. So I'm pretty fired up about this fight actually. It should be an interesting fight just because of the fact of 5 rounds. That will make a difference there. Past it, if it gets to past the third round, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a pretty interesting fight. Uh, when it gets to the later rounds, fourth, fifth round. Um, who am I picking? Well, I think Costa is going to pull it off. I only think that Costa is going to pull it off because I saw a different Costa on the last fight. I think Strickland just is not going to be able to put up with his stand up because of the strength of Costa. That dude is a huge middleweight. That dude looks massive for 185 pounds. I don't even know how he makes 185 pounds because he looks massive. But yeah, I pick Costa to pull it off. I think he's gonna knock him out probably within the first 3 rounds. But that's my pick. Now, let me take a drink to make this prediction here on this main event because I'm fired up about this one. So I need to calm my nerves down a little bit. Cheers. Um, Makachev against Poirier. Damn. Every time everybody thinks that Dustin Poirier is done, he pulls one off, right? So his last fight, he picked the fight coming from a loss. And this guy, it was insane how he weathered the storm on a very aggressive fighter and just end up knocking him out. We know where Makachev comes from. He comes from Khabib camp. They're friends. He got the same style of fighting. And I see that everybody's talking about, well, Makachev is going to just take him down or going to hold him down. just the same way that Khabib did. My opinion, my opinion only. Um, Makachev is not Khabib. Let me put it that way. He got good wrestling. Yes, he does. However, with a guy smaller in in his last couple fights that were against Volkanovski, it was kind of, he had a hard time with a smaller guy. Poirier is a big dude. Is a big 155 pounder. Let's not forget that Makachev has been knocked out too. Um, if I don't remember, if I don't, if I remember correctly, it was with a left hand uh, that landed on his chin and it put him out cold. Which Poirier is a lefty, and he can put up some fire with those hands. Now, how do I think the fight will go? That's an interesting one. I think if Poirier managed to weather the wrestling storm within the first 2 rounds, he can pull off the win. I think he can pull it off because Makachev, when he gets taken into the fourth and fifth round, like that fight with Volkanovski, when he touched him in the later rounds, he was done. He was surviving. Now, you're fighting now a true natural 155 pounder on Poirier. And we know for a fact that Poirier has great cardio. He will fight the 5 rounds, just throwing bombs the whole time. So I think if Poirier can keep the fight standing, he can actually win the fight. Now, I hope I don't see a Poirier that gets taken down and just stay there and lay and pray, because if he waits on Makachev to do something, he will just gonna grind him out. He will grind out for 5 rounds and just gonna try to take him down. That's why I said if Makachev start taking him down easily, it could be a long night for Poirier. But if Poirier keeps the fight standing, I think he can pull it off, especially if he takes it up to the fourth and the fifth round. I think that's where he's going to be the strongest man in there because of his cardio. Now I got my glasses on, so I look smart. Let me take another sip because here's my pick. I think Poirier is going to win. I think Poirier is going to win. My money is in Poirier, even though he's the underdog. And the spread is crazy. It's like 690 or something. I just saw when I placed my bet. And I think Poirier is going to pull it off. I think it's going to be a great fight. Again, I'm picking Kevin Holland. I'm picking Costa on the co-main event, and I'm picking Poirier on the main event and becoming the championship. This is his last run. He ain't got no other chance. He's not going to climb the ladder. Boy, he's like 35 years old now, and he's been fighting since he was like 19. So this is his last chance. He's bringing his daughter for the first time to the stadium. I don't know if it's to see his retirement at the top or just see him retire after a loss. We'll see tomorrow night. Who you picking? Just drop your picks down below. Give me a like, drop your picks, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Again, we're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff, including sports. And this is a pretty fired up card. And don't forget, more cards coming up. I'm going to drop my predictions for you guys. So take the challenge. Make your picks and see who comes on top. All right. I'll see you guys later. Enjoy the fights and cheers.